Lemonade Stand by Cynthia Platt. It was a sunny summer day. "It's so hot today," Sandy said. "That's for sure," replied Olo. "We need to stay cool somehow. Let's make some lemonade," said Sandy. "To start, we need lemons, water, and sugar," Olo told Sandy. Together they squeezed a number of lemons. They poured in water. They sifted in sugar. The two friends each took a sip. "Yuck," said Sandy. "It's so sour," Olo added. Sandy stopped to think. "I must have put in salt instead of sugar," she said. "Let's start over," said Sandy. They stirred in the lemon juice, water, and sugar. "How does it taste?" Sandy asked. "Terrific," said Olo. Suddenly, Olo slipped and spilled lemonade everywhere. "Oh no," Sandy said as she stepped back. "It's so sticky," Olo added. The friends were feeling sad and a little stressed out. They cleaned up the spill with paper towels. "Should we start over again?" asked Sandy. "Or should we stop now?" "Let's try again," said Olo. So they made some more lemonade, and it was perfect. "Now let's make a sign," said Olo. "And tape it to the side of a table," added Sandy. Soon, their lemonade stand was all set to go. They sat and waited for someone to stop by, but there was no one in sight. Just when it seemed like no one was coming, Rhea, Peck, and Kodi stopped by. "Your lemonade is so tasty," Peck told them. Rhea and Kodi agreed. Sandy and Olo's lemonade stand was a success. A Special Place by Cynthia Platt. Sandy's room is a special place. It's a sunny space filled with fun toys and musical instruments. Best of all, it has posters, pictures, and souvenirs from Australia everywhere. One day, Peck popped over to visit. He looked around her room. "Have you ever been to Australia?" he asked. "I was born there," Sandy replied. "Wow," Peck said. "I didn't know that." "My parents and I packed up our stuff and came here on a plane," Sandy told him. Peck pointed at the map. "So you flew all the way from there?" "We spent hours in the air," Sandy said. "I brought some souvenirs with me," Sandy said. "Want to see them?" "Yes," Peck cheered. Sandy showed him a picture of a beach she loved. Then she pointed out her friend Pat the platypus. "Were you sad to leave?" Peck asked. "Part of me was sad," Sandy said, "but part of me is happy to be here too." "What do you miss most?" Peck wondered. "My pals," Sandy told him, "and the sports. I loved playing rugby with them." "Australia sounds like a special place," Peck told her. "It is," Sandy replied, "and I love to spend time talking about it." "So will you tell me more?" Peck asked. "Sure, I have so much to show you," said Sandy. Side by side, Sandy and Peck spent the afternoon exploring her room and sharing stories. "I'd love to go to Australia someday," Peck said. "And I'd love to go with you," Sandy replied.